media partner for Cold Chain Unbroken 2025. As many of you know, Cold Chain Unbroken, now in its eighth edition, has grown into India's foremost platform for advancing innovation in temperature controlled logistics. Taking place on the 18th and 19th of September at Novotel Hyderabad Airport, CCUB 2025 will bring together over 400 plus global delegates from 25 different countries, creating a powerful convergence of CXOs, regulators, innovators, and policymakers. This year, the conversations will deep dive into how cold chain solutions are transforming industries like pharmaceutical, perishables, biotechnology, and agri-tech, driving both patient safety and supply chain excellence. Now, through this series, The Voice Behind CCUB, we aim to spotlight these change makers, the thought leaders, and the organizations who are shaping the future of cold chain logistics and making CCUB the transformative forum that it is today. And today, we bring to you a pioneering voice in India's logistics industry, Mr. Tushar Jani. With over 40 years of experience, Mr. Jani has co founded and led iconic companies like Blue Dart Express and Blue Dart Aviation while steering the Cargo Service Center, which is also known as the CSC Group and the SCA Group of companies. His visionary leadership has shaped air cargo, courier, and supply chain services in India, and his contributions to industry bodies and government advisory groups have been instrumental in strengthening the nation's logistics and aviation ecosystem. Welcome to the show, sir. As part of today, as part of Voice Behind CCUB series, we are looking forward to your insights on how India's cold chain is transforming with technology, sustainability, and what does the future looks like. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you, Kavi. Good evening and good morning. Where I'm from, I'm in United States East Coast. First of all, my compliment to Cold Chain Unbroken, especially to Lakaraju and his son, who is a very smart, enterprising young gen. So my compliment to them. I won't be there, but I know it is a very strong platform for cold chain, and it will bring out the best. India is on threshold of cold chain. We have just not started that journey, and Cold Chain Unbroken would be a sort of a catalyst for that journey to start. When it starts, you will see India will explode. And I wish good luck to this forum and coming event. And I wish I was there, but I'm connected and committed with Cold Chain Unbroken ever.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your support to CCUB, sir. Clearly suggests you are one of the voices behind CCUB, and CCUB couldn't be more happy about it. I actually want to start this interaction by asking you your perspective on what are the key developments that are shaping, the cold chain, especially from an air cargo perspective. India's air cargo has been playing a growing role in supporting the cold chain ecosystem now more than ever. So, what are your thoughts on that, sir?
I will just give a two quick example. One is the fruit vegetables, right? There is 38% loss in the fruit vegetables in value because of the lack of infrastructure and moving. Just to give a small example, pineapple out of Tripura gets sold at 50 paisa kilo, right, by the farmer. When it comes into the market, probably 60, 80 rupees a kilo. So there is a leakage into the whole supply chain. If you can breach the gap, the consumer get lower costs and farmer get higher money. And that's where the air cargo and multimodal will come into the effect, because Northeast you can't connect without air cargo. So that's an opportunity for air cargo. Second is in pharma. Almost 90% plus pharma moving within the country are not moving through the cold chain. However, the same pharma when goes abroad, get exported, goes into the temperature condition. This will change, and this will need a lot of change in processes in the way we transport, and I
Yeah.
think it will going to open a new opportunity for logistic company as well as a product in a good, safe, and right way in right time to the patient. During COVID, we have shown with the vaccine, India was the only country in the world who delivered the vaccine all every new corner of India, which was the only country which achieved that milestone. And we can do that with pharma.
Yeah. Well, very well put, sir. I want, in my next question, I want to shift the focus not only to India but on a global level. We are seeing that India is growing as a pharmaceutical export hub. Just to put out a fact, while I was researching, I came across this fact that India's pharmaceutical exports have registered a 5.21% growth in the first quarter of FY26, and we are expecting it to reach US dollar 7.57 billions, and this is data according to the Pharmaceutical Export Promotion Council, and that is a great number considering all the geopolitical issues that we are facing. So I want to ask you if you can highlight, some of the biggest gaps that we're seeing in today's cold chain infrastructure. What are the challenges that we're seeing that we still need to navigate through, and how can we bridge those challenges?
So world's 20% generic drugs comes out of India. India is a global pharmacy. 47% of generic drugs in United States is coming from India.
Yeah.
And India will thrive and will go more and more. There are three, four reasons. Number one, our research capacity and the research fellows in India are enormous. So, in terms of innovation, in terms of delivery of drugs, India has both research as well as mass to test it. And that's where the India will show the leadership. Number three, the manufacturing cost in India is the lowest. What we have to bridge the gap is the supply chain. And we must master over a period we have done. But India should become a pharma e-commerce hub for the globe. So any patient anywhere in the world wants a generic drug, an Indian manufacturer should be able to deliver that drug in 2 hours to the patient any part of the world. And that's the distinction Indian pharma has to achieve in time to come to get the right return of the pharma investments, what we are doing in terms of people, in terms of research, in terms of manufacturing. We have to create our reach. And that's where the forum like Cold Chain Unbroken will bring logistician, supply chain expert on a platform to devise that the whole distribution for pharma e-commerce happening by Indian pharma company.
Yeah. Uh, so you just finished on the point of how CCUB is bringing together all the leaders. I want you to, deep dive a little more on this. What is your view on the significance of such forums, and how can it actually accelerate collaboration and policy advocacy for the sector, especially when it comes to government and public collaborations? From that angle as well, if you can touch upon that.
So I always say pharma is not machine part, pharma is not garment fashion, pharma is not dangerous chemical alone, pharma is highly technical. Every product needs a special handling. Every product has its significance, how it is packed, how it is transported. So forums such as Cold Chain Unbroken bring professionals together, and pharma distribution supply chain needs constant innovation. in terms of how we distribute, in terms of how we pack, in terms of what transit time, in terms of how do we reduce freight by doing innovative packaging. So it will be always I always call it as techno economical supply chain as pharma. And it needs professional to come together. It's a new subject. Global at level also. There are a couple of companies like Pfizer and Sanofi and Abbott have put a lot of focus, but Indian pharma companies are coming into global level now. We collectively will have to do, we have to hire research to do how to do supply chain. The pharma, we have to hire researchers to a special packaging. And I think that we should take that lead as India and a global scene to put this various proposition, experiments, and proof of concept to the world how farmers should be distributed.
Yeah. Well, very well put, sir. One thing that really stayed with me was the term that you used, techno-economical chain. It is one of the perfect terms, I would say, to describe the cold chain today. Um, as the term itself suggests, that the supply chain needs to adopt to technology and at the same time be economical. So my question is going to be about technology and digitization next. These are the two things that are increasing and becoming the backbone of an efficient cold chain operation. So what more innovation are we seeing, that is happening within the cold chain, especially when it comes to ensuring the real-time visibility, because that is a crucial when it comes to ensuring patient safety at the end.
So I will divide your question in two parts. One part, the cold chain itself. Now, cold chain, when you maintain, it consume a lot of energy. Then we have to think environment. We have to think how environmentally we can reduce the energy or use build energy, green energy. So we have to start thinking on cold chain maintenance, innovative technology in terms of green energy, which will reduce the cost and keep the temperature. So that's one part. Second part is visibility. Visibility is very, very important. I think so. Communication tower, data box, artificial intelligence, blockchain, all this we will have to use it. And I'm sure, at least at CSC, every product coming into our terminal now, we give you a data on your mobile, what we call Turant. It's a Turant app. You tap a waybill number, it will tell you status, what happened to your cargo. Because we cannot have pharma or temperature control product into a black box. After the event happened, then you open the black box and say what happened. No, it has to be live because we have to use predictive science. The cold chain is the perfect case for predictive science. We should be able to predict that this event will, make temperature go high or low. It shouldn't go very low. It shouldn't go very high. So we have to use predictive science quite a bit, and that's where we need data science, predictive science, cold chain technology, digitalization, and trace and track, even in the aircraft. So we both we have to go on a double whammy on both sides. We have to ride both the horses, reduce the cold chain technology, make it green, reduce costs, and of course, transparency and complete visibility on a basis of visibility, not just you tell you that what is happened to your product. No, I should tell you that this may happen to your product. You know your product better, and I, as a logistic provider, you will guide me. If that's going to happen, the ship is going through Red Sea, the temperature is going to go high. I should be able to, as a ship captain of the ship, should be able to adjust the temperature to take care of the Red Sea. So we have to look into predictive science.
Yeah. Yes. So you talked about how it's now a job to ride two horses, and that is absolutely right. I can say that a supply chain at present is actually based on it's like a coin where one piece is technology, so the other is sustainability, and it has become crucial as important as adopting technology. So how are you at CSC, aligning the cold chain initiatives with sustainable practices while you're also maintaining that efficiency and reliability in the supply chain?
So very simple. We just got our self accredited as CSC group by TIACA on that Blu-ray sustainability. Uh, and sustainability is very, very important to us. Sustainability is a big subject, and it's connecting with other players also. So you cannot be in isolation to you do sustainability, others don't do. So what as a CHC, because we're kind of, a point of nexus for all supply chain on a cargo. We deal with shipper, we deal with forwarder, we deal with airport, we deal with airline. So we're trying to create that spirit. And I think so ultimately it's a long drawn process, but we will reach there in terms of sustainability. As I said, sustainability is saving life and saving life for all of us, and also saving optimization of cost, but without losing time. That's important. So CHC Group is now put people to study. We have sustainability expert within our group. We are going to hire people. We are going to engage with the education institution. How we can do. Our vision is to build a terminal with a complete, fully environmental friendly material. And God willing, inshallah, one day we should do that.
Yeah. Well, that's great. That's great to hear, sir. Hope you achieve, all the goals and efforts that you're putting in. Hope they fructify in the future, because sustainability and tech is something that everyone is looking at. Everyone wants it in their supply chain. Even the end consumer wants both of these things when a product is delivered to them. Um, so now this has brought me towards the end of this interaction, and I want to end this interaction by asking you, what is your vision for India's cold chain logistics in the next 5 to 10 years?
See, first I say the logistic industry is a sunrise industry. And within that, if you recollect, my earlier comment was techno-economical supply chain solution. That attracts me. So it involves engineering, it involves sustainability, it involves technicality, it involves for me to know about the farmer, and most important, for me personally, it involves human life. Please understand, I tell our people that pharma we carry in that box is someone's life. So there's a life inside that box, and that ticks me off. Put me into a extra energy to work on to this solution, be it fruit, be it vegetables, or be it pharma, because we are dealing with human life, and that makes me excited.
Yeah. Well, that's great to hear, sir, because I feel that is what should be the motive behind each and every company and organization working. Because at the end, it's the customer that matters, and everyone is there to provide the customers the best. And I cannot say that there could be any better motivator um, apart from this. Uh, I just want to quickly wrap up the insights that we've had today. So, you've highlighted the critical role of technology and collaboration while also addressing the challenges in pharma exports and the pathways to overcome them. Thank you so much for your perspectives, and especially, offering a forward-looking vision of India as a resilient and trusted partner in global logistics is going to be something that is going to stay with everyone who's hearing this interaction. And I just want to, conclude this by
Yeah.
saying that
Garvi,
thank you.
I just want to end with the last comment on this.
Yes, please, sir.
We want to be Salman Khan of our industry, being human, and we want to bring that human touch. Right.
Yeah, that's
That's our vision.
that.
We just want to be
Yeah,
being human. whatever we do. And that's why
Yeah.
pharma and cold chain is closer to our heart. That allow us to be being human.
Yeah. Well, this last statement has definitely, concluded this interview on a high, sir. An amazing line that you've put forth. Thank you so much, for taking
Thank you.
out time and
Thank
connecting
you.
with us.
Once
And
again,
thank you for supporting
good luck to
CCUB very
Cold Chain show, and good luck to all of you and to Logistic Insider, because Logistic Insider is very close to my heart. I was the one who sat with the founders when it was being formed, and I'm very proud of them.
I'm sure they're happy to hear that, sir, and so am I as an employee. Thank you so much, sir, for always supporting us and CCUB, and it's great connecting with you.
Bye bye. God willing.
Thank you, sir.
Bye bye.